Hello, in this video we're going to be talking about ribosomes. Let's not waste any of your time. Let's get right to it. Now when we're talking ribosomes, hey, right off the bat we've got to talk about how important an organelle this is. It doesn't have a lot of chores to get done, but the one chore that it does get done, making proteins, is unbelievably important. Proteins are the worker bees of the cell. I mean, they do all the jobs that need to be done. So making the proteins is super important, and that's what the ribosome does. So looking at that picture beside me there, starting at the bottom, that white section, that's the small subunit. Ribosomes have two parts. They don't have great names. Subunit large, subunit small. But the white part, that's the small subunit. When ribosomes are made, the two parts are made separately, then they're placed together at the appropriate time. But in between the white or the orange, there's enough space in there to where an RNA strand, after it's gone through, the DNA has gone through replication, transcription, translation, and now you have an RNA strand. It moves itself through, or it gets dragged over there and placed through there where the RNA strand is read. You get the tRNA molecule there that does the actual reading, and it simply looks at those codons, those group of 3 nucleotides, an A, C, G, or U. It reads those and places the appropriate amino acid in the chain, and it'll read the next 3. Boom, place the amino acid. So that process continues until the RNA strand is read, and then what you have, those little blue circles coming out of the top, you've got your long polypeptide chain that forms a protein. So that's the ribosome's main job. As we've already mentioned, it's one of the big 4 that's found in all types of cells. And of course, those amino acids turn into or form a protein. Okay, continuing with ribosomes. Now, ribosomes kind of have some flexibility on where they are. For the most part, they are studded onto or attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which gives it that name of that rough, because when you look at it through a microscope, all those bumps makes it appear like it might be rough, or they may be, free floating in the cytoplasm. Either way, their main task is just to attach to an RNA strand and get that thing read and get that protein made. The nucleus kind of gives out those orders for making the proteins, and the ribosomes kind of carry those out. And in cells that make a lot of proteins, obviously you're going to need a lot of ribosomes, so they're more abundant in things that make a lot of proteins. An example that would be the pancreas does that. Okay, that's our video on ribosomes. When we come back together, we'll be talking about the plasma membrane. So we'll see you then.